Hello, hello, test 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, everybody, thanks for coming back. You're live with the Destroyer 1320. Hope everyone's having fun today. Hope you had a great day. Thanks for joining me. Waiting for a couple people to join here. I know I spoke to Mr. Michael Narx of Narxoleptic Customs. He's going to be joining us here in about 15 minutes. He had to run O'Reilly, so wait for him to join. Dan IT guy should be joining us here in a few. Appreciate all you guys coming. Go ahead and leave me a chat here. And there is a little bit of a delay, so if you put something up and I don't see it right away, just give it a second and it'll pop up and we can chat about it. But today the topic is bought versus built. Oh man, this one is going to be a tough one. There's so many people on both sides of the fence, and I'd like to hear all the reasons why you support bought or the reasons why you support built. Me, I'm both. I love to build stuff. Currently, I don't have the space nor the cash to build anything. I have already purchased one. I wanted something that I could have as a daily driver and go to the drag strip without having to get a trailer and a truck and haul my project vehicle, although eventually I will. But at this point in time, I have the Destroyer 1320 Challenger. That's going to be my promotional car. And, I'll use it for drag racing when I can. I don't really have plans at the minute to go ahead and mod that thing. But eventually I want to do the Hellion Twin Turbo kit. So that's in the works. Hopefully that pops up and we can get things going. Hey, we got some people joining us. Hey, Tampa Boys Customs. How you guys doing, man? I got Tommy Powers in the house. How you doing, buddy? Thank you. Appreciate you coming. Just waiting on a few others to join us here. I was just talking about bought versus built. I know you guys build the heck out of stuff. I know it goes with cars and it goes with toys too, like this thing, well, on this side behind me. Whoa, check your internet connection. Having trouble connecting. Uh-oh. Hope that didn't stop the stream. But anyway, yeah, that thing sitting over there. I've built that. It's the only thing I can build right now. I don't have the room to do much else. Let me see if this thing's still on here. There, now it goes. That's crazy. Dang kids and their iPads, turn them off so I can use the internet. Jeez, killing me over here, schmoz. All right, what do we got? My brother? It's in your email. Beep, beep. Okay, he should be joining us here in a second. Yeah, so I'm going to go over a whole bunch of different things today. I wanted to talk about new cars, old cars, built cars, everything that has to do with cars, and whatever else we can fit in within an hour. I got an hour to do this show, and we should cover a lot of different topics. I know that there's some really cool stuff. If you guys haven't, go ahead to Facebook and check out RWR. I think it's RWRES or something like that. It's Race Weekers. And that's all the people that joined us on that Race Week 2.0 that we went to. And that's a super cool. Thanks, Tampa. Yeah, definitely smash the like, guys. I need all the help I can get. I'm not watching the YouTube portion of it. It kind of drains my bandwidth a little too much. So I'm waiting for the comments to pop up here on StreamYard. All right, we got Dan IT guy. Looks like he's hard rocking. Let me add him to the stream. Hey, buddy.
What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
How was your day? How was work?
It was the usual. Crazy, but I got through it.
Necessary evil, man. You got to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I got the enjoyment of, well, little quick story here. The kitchen sink, faucet, cold water dripping, hardly doing anything. And it's been kind of bad since the flood remodel we had a couple years back, but it's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. And so I finally said, all right, I'm going to tackle this thing. I figured it was just the valve. Tampa Boys says, hi, Dan, IT guy.
What's up, guys? Yeah, I was just on their stream.
Oh, sweet. Heck yeah, man. I love whenever we support everybody, man. Love all the people that we get in contact with. They're so cool, so helpful. But no, so I went and I changed the valve at the bottom. I'm like, all right, I'll get a new valve. I'll put it in there. It'll be great. Get home with the new valve. What's the standard size not coming out of the wall, but going to, say, a toilet or anything.
The standard size as far as the pipe?
Yeah, as far as the screw-on tip at the top or side, whatever the water feed line connects to. Well, my standard size normally has been 1/4 inch.
Oh, 1/4 inch. Okay.
Almost always 1/4 inch. I pull it off. No, it's 3/8.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I learned a lesson here. Kitchen sink faucets are 3/8.
Yeah.
So put that on there, get it hooked up. Same thing. So I start digging around, and the faucet itself, when the remodel was done, instead of holding the line and then tightening the fitting, they actually tightened it with the line, and the line twisted all the way up into the faucet. So we got to go out and buy a new faucet today. Hey, Suzanne, Sweet Kitchen. How are you doing tonight, sweetheart? Says, hey, guys, can't stay long. Wanted to say hi. Thanks for joining us. Hit that like button. If you guys like cake or cooking, oh, man, this lady here, woo!
She's awesome.
She will feed that sweet tooth. I'm telling you, go check out Suzanne's
Got some really
Sweet
good content.
Kitchen. Oh, yeah, she's awesome. And she's a buddy of my wife, so, can't go wrong there either.
Right?
Tommy Powers is saying, hello, Dan. I say, you should grab your laptop so you can see along with me what these guys are doing. I don't know if it works out in your backyard there, but it'd be cool to have you as a moderator.
Battery's crapping out on me. I need to get another battery for it.
Oh, no.
So when I disconnect it from power, it kind of goes, I
don't like it.
I've had enough.
Sleep mode.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, my wife is amazing,
sleep
Suzanne.
Mode.
Yeah, mine, unfortunately, the one I'm using now, it's not even a year old, but I leave it plugged in all the time because it's my garage tuner, whatever you want to research laptop. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, crazy.
And I've got like 3 different laptops. Every one of them, the battery ain't worth a crap in them. So I just got to pick one and go get a new battery for it, I guess, or maybe build another battery. I don't know, whatever.
There you go. Just make your own and hook it up. Just get a 12 volt and run wires to it. Well,
they actually have a kit that you can buy that has the cells. You just have to solder them together. It's nothing you can't do.
Nice.
But
that sounds fun.
It's actually super cheap too.
Nice.
And you can increase the capacity a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to add a couple of cells and have a little longer battery life. So what's your thought on our topic today, Burr? Bought versus built. Let me pick your brain. What's your all around thought? Because let's start with bought.
I like bought. I have nothing wrong with. There's nothing wrong with bought. I just don't think you appreciate it as much when you buy it. I mean, you know me, dude. I'm a built guy. I have always built everything. Yeah. So, for me, it's always going to be built. But if I had the chance, if I had the money, maybe I would buy it. I don't know.
The super stock or something. That'd be a nice little ride.
That'd be sweet.
If I ever got rid of the Destroyer, it definitely would be a super stock.
That thing is cool.
Yeah, just way too much money. Way too much money. For a quarter of that, I could buy something and build whatever I wanted out of it.
Exactly. And that's once you've had your hands in an engine and you've built something that really whoops ass, dude, there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than that.
Oh, the first kill you get, that first gapple sauce you put on somebody's plate.
When you know that's what you built, you can't even describe it.
Yeah. The sense of pride, accomplishment, everything.
Yes.
And then your buddies are like, dude, that thing's fast. And you're like, yep, it is.
Built it myself.
Little dish of my growl.
Kitchen utensils and
a rusty screwdriver.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. No, and I was quoting. I was speaking about Tampa Boys Customs, and I know Tommy and some of those guys
awesome.
They build. Oh, we got Pawpaw jumping in. Oh, this ought to be a hoot. Hey, everybody, my dad's going to join us. Catfish Carl. Hop on in. Hey, Pawpaw, make sure that you ease up on the swears there, buddy. All right, ready? You're joining. 1, 2, 3. Hey there, Pop.
What? Who's that?
Catfish Carl.
Yeah.
Got his Mopar shirt on. He's good to go.
Oh yeah.
How you
How you
doing,
doing
Papa?
today, Dad?
Got the big green monster back running again.
Oh, so
What
it was
happened?
the coil?
I put the coil in the wrong place because I didn't know the cylinder order on the engine.
Oh,
So
yeah.
4.6 is 1, 2, 3, 4 on the passenger side, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the driver's side. Guess what? I took that coil off. It stunk so bad I couldn't understand it. It was burned up.
Oh,
Arizona.
So the old
Hey, why
Ford
don't
Arizona
is
tends
good
to do
go.
that.
why don't you tell them, everybody listening doesn't know what the big green machine is. What is it you got there, Papa, that you worked on today?
2003 Ford Crown Vic. It's got a 4.6 liter in it.
Screamer.
It's humming like it should now.
He's got a cam. He's got twin turbo. He's got slicks on it. No, I'm totally kidding.
Nah.
Oh, here's my car right here.
Yeah, there you
There
go.
you go.
Little red eye Charger.
Why
Oh,
not?
Nice.
I got a comment here from Tommy Powers. He says, I think bought is okay. You have more fun with something you built, though. I agree,
Yes.
dude. Heck yeah. It's a great
And
feeling.
I think that's nice about something that you build. You're not as afraid to blow it up because you know what? You already built it once. Not that you ever want to have to build it again, but if you
Right.
need to, you know how to do it.
Oh, man. Check this out. Narxoleptic Customs with a $4.99 super chat. Dude, thank you so much. That's
Wow.
awesome.
Nice.
He said he'll
That's
be
awesome.
on in a
Thanks,
minute.
Narcs.
He said that we'll be on in a minute. We're fanning some real stuff over here quick. I'm sure we'll get a bigger explanation on all that stuff, but they're going to join us from their shop. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Oh, cool. That's
Here, let
nice.
Excuse me.
I don't want to be the center of attention. I'm sorry. I'm learning this program here. There we go. That works.
There you
There
go.
you go. All right.
Hey, Susie Sweet Kitchen. We'll see you later. Thank you. Appreciate you joining.
Thanks for stopping by.
Then Tommy Power said the first time you hear it run, that's just awesome. And
Oh,
yes, dude,
man.
it is. It's so cool. It's almost surprising. I got an adrenaline rush when I got this little thing behind me running. I was like, oh, man,
Yeah.
it's alive.
It's one of those you don't remember it until you do it again, and then you're like, "Oh man, I gotta do another one."
Oh, yeah. Then you get the itch, and you're like,
Well, you should have been there when we fired up that 57 Ford I built back when I was 18.
oh, I can only imagine. You'd be saying open
Yes.
headers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was running open headers, shooting blue flame out of it about a foot and a half.
Nice.
Oh,
Airplane
yeah.
fuel and gasoline.
There you go.
Just don't burn out
That's
the
a good combo.
Yeah, that thing was nasty. It was a fun car.
What do you have
I
for
just-
a cam?
427 K series cam in it. Had a 332 cubic inch Ford engine. The first 352. Got it out of a station wagon. So it was heavy duty.
Oh, there
Wow.
you go.
Yeah,
it was
like 4-bolt
cool.
mains or something, or
Yep.
nice.
It weren't cross bolted, but it had 4 bolts.
Well, still 4-bolt is good.
Oh yeah. You didn't have any problem hammering it or anything.
I
The
imagine.
problem is I didn't have a speedometer on it, so I didn't know how the hell fast I was going.
Probably way too
And I
fast
didn't
was my
care.
guess.
Speedometers are overrated.
Yeah.
Oh, Tampa Boys Customs just shared me out on his tab. I appreciate that, buddy. It means a lot. Any
Yep.
help we can get, I appreciate the support, man. This is like joining a family.
Yeah, he mentioned you when I
Oh,
was
no.
watching
Hold
earlier.
on. Cue the music. Dun, dun, dun. Here they come. The Narx boys, the Narx brothers. I'm gonna pop
Nice.
them in here. Here we go. Ready?
Can you see us?
There we
Yeah.
are. Got you, brother.
The
Hey.
Narcs.
Yeah.
How you boys doing?
Yeah. So I figured I would get in front of you. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, here you
Yeah.
good.
Hear us back here okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's show your folks why we are team bought or team built. So
There it is.
yeah, this is my
Oh,
old
yeah.
truck. So 78 millimeter turbo, makes like 500 wheel, and literally Stephen and I did everything for it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we built the hot side, decapped the injectors, put the harness down. Yeah, we decapped the injectors with a grinder. So
Wow.
so the only thing we don't really do or didn't do on that one was tune. So
Yeah. That takes a little bit to learn.
yeah, we are definitely team built. So
Oh yeah, and I am as well. And I started off the cast by saying, if I had the shop like you guys got and a little extra cash, and dude, I would build like
man.
hell. That's this silly little go-kart behind me. That was fun for me to build, but that's the only room I got.
that thing looks like a blast. Steven and I were actually talking the other day. He built a go-kart, like a two-seater, full suspension go-kart. Oh yeah. So yeah, we're discussing that the other day for the daughters, because they're about of age to where they could end up in go-karts.
That's a great idea for them to learn to drive.
Yeah.
So we learned.
Before they go and do something stupid like my daughter did.
So what else? What else is going on with you guys?
Well, let's see. I worked on a whole bunch of stuff today, but I've been trying to get more races going. And this Friday, I was supposed to go with my buddy, the owner of Project Nitrous, to run his Mustang again, but they canceled the darn race because of all the crud again.
Oh my gosh!
It's every time I have an event planned, it gets punted. I'm like, I'm just going to get a bunch of guys. We're going to go out in the country and just start ripping until they come yell at us. I'll be like, hey, open the damn track.
Hey, I'll tell you, there's guys that are doing that. You just need to get in.
Oh
there.
yeah.
You just need to find that group.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to put my channel on the line for that.
Yeah.
You mean in Mexico?
Yeah. We're not far from Mexico. A couple hours.
That's true. We're not far.
Far from it. Our trips to Mexico would take a little while. Y'all's, you could actually probably get by with that.
Yeah. About a 4 or
once you
5
get
hour
through
trip.
Border Patrol, it's not bad.
Yeah, right.
That's the starting line every time.
Yeah.
Coming home.
That's it. That's the starting line.
We don't do. We do 5 hours at a straight.
Yeah. You want to do a quick tour of the shop?
Yes, sir. Show us here. I'll put you on center stage here. Let me
Yeah,
figure
put
out
them
how
on
to
center
do it.
stage.
Let's see what happens if I turn the camera side
Oh,
down, or we watch. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So we'll stay on the old truck. So I've had this truck 24 years, 26 years. It was my grandfather's before that. Like I said, makes 500 wheel. We built all of it except for the transmission, because all of that is magic. This truck here is a 90 Grand Wagoneer. We put an LS in, and you can see it down in here. I built the motor mounts for it. We used a aftermarket swap for the transfer case adapter. I mean, it's super nice. This is what I would love to put my wife in, something this nice. And then we didn't build this one out here, but we're doing some changes to it, but I thought you guys would like it. Look
oh, dude.
Yeah.
Is that Narxcart 2.0 or what one's that?
No, this one is a Golf that a guy, after seeing our cart, wanted a cart. So he actually bought this out of Springfield, Missouri. And so we call it the golf cart.
Nice. Dude, that turbo is way up there. Holy crap.
Like I'm 6 feet tall, and I'm standing like it's like at my chin. Like it's really up there. It's all you see when you're driving.
That's awesome.
For some good lighting here. Like everybody's shop, we have a corner of just random shit. But
I love the TV. Heck yeah.
Tree there in the corner right there. That was the last motor our grandfather put in the old truck.
Oh man.
Yeah, he put like 3 or 4. Let's see. Nope, wanted to flip it back up. He put like 3 or 4 inline sixes in, and then somewhere in Colorado blew the inline six and ended up with that one. So,
Oh, no kidding.
yeah. So at one point, it actually had 3 2-barrels on it, and he street raced a bunch. Well, he raced a bunch with it. Not really street race, but he raced a bunch with it. So never knew
That's
how,
awesome.
all that kind of stuff. So.
Well, you're just keeping it rolling, man. I saw you guys racing the other day. Did you get that? Did you get your issue fixed? You can go faster than 98 now?
No.
Oh,
You're still capped.
Editing YouTube videos, right? So that was September 26th. So it's 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, right? So I'm just now getting to where I could edit that video. And as I'm editing, I realized my fastest 2 passes of the day were both 98 miles an hour. I'm like, huh,
that's odd.
I wonder if the speed limiter is still on. And so I called the guy that does the tuning, and we tuned it in second gear. It still only has like a baseline tune in it. And so, you're never going to get to 100 miles an hour in second gear. So he didn't take off the speed limiter, so it was still on. So he pulled the file. Oh my God, we're dumbasses.
Join the rest of us.
You live and learn.
That made for a good laugh. And the cool thing is like it doesn't hurt my feelings because I think it made for great content, especially like as I'm fixing to, I'm ahead of the Volkswagen, and then it goes, and he passes me. I was like, oh.
It was right at the end. I was like, oh, no way that just happened.
There was a lot of cuss words after that video cut off there. I edited a lot of that stuff out trying to keep it as good. I guess PG.
He could be a bracket racer.
Yeah, exactly. Got a built-in bracket.
What do they call it? Something like that. So, when we popped on though, was somebody talking about building a 632?
Oh no, that was my dad. He was talking about 332.
332.
332. Ah,
The Ford.
well, no, I dig strokers. Is that like a 351 and 302 mix?
It's a 352 early on. It was the first 352 built. It was 332. I put a 427 K series cam in it.
Nice.
Put a big 670, I think it was, dual pumper on it.
There you go. That's cool.
Nice.
What'd that go in?
57 Ford.
Oh, hell yeah. I like
Stripped down. It was light. That thing would get it.
it. Yeah. What,
Of course, I had to stay off the road because my insurance, in order to get insurance, I had to have the whole car painted. And I had one door one color, the other door a different color, and the trunk lid a different color, and the hood. I bought 4 cars to build that car.
you're like it's all painted. It's just all different colors.
Yeah, it's all painted. What's the problem?
Right. That's crazy.
So they made me put red oxide primer on it.
Hey, that's what the old truck was for a long time.
Oh yeah.
It was red oxide, and then I had really big scallops on the side, like a 60s style build. And
Yeah.
they were lowered and stuff like that. And then a lady in a Honda Civic at like kind of a turn, whatever you would call that, at a red light, went and I'm like, hey, I can make that gap too. And then she slammed on the brakes, and I ran right in the back of her.
Oh no.
Oh.
The different front end came from, and then after that, I just told the kid to go. So,
Wow. So I got some questions for you here, Mr. Narx, since you were kind enough to join us today. I don't want to waste your time.
no, dude, this is gonna be fun. And hey, all the stuff I do, Steven doesn't record any of the shit he does, which drives me because
That ain't fair.
like literally when we were fabbing stuff just before this, I went and bought a battery hold down for the Jeep. So I'm like, I set the camera up. I'm like, all you gotta do is hit record and then move it with you while I get the live stream set up. He didn't do any of it. I'm like, come on, man.
Like, I got work to do, man.
So, all right, bring it on. What do you got?
All right. So what is your now? This isn't for you necessarily. What is your favorite build ever? And not your build. What's your favorite build that you've seen anywhere? What is your favorite build ever?
What comes to the shop that comes to my mind first is Ring Brothers.
Mm.
They do like a lot of the like next level resto mod stuff.
Yeah, that AMC was killer.
Oh, I mean, and just their ability to change stuff is out of this world. And then there's a shop that built a Nova for Joe Rogan that took the fenders and body side of a first gen Camaro and like grafted it onto the side of this Nova. I think the shop is like Pure Vision or something like that. That was a cool build too. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't get to watch you. Yeah, it's like I don't get time for all that mess.
Stephen, what's your favorite?
I don't know. It'd have to be my own, but I mean that's just
dude.
I got.
Tell them about the MG. I'm gonna get a beer. Do you guys want
Yeah,
one?
let's have a beer together.
So I got an MG midget, like a 1970 model. This was my second build on this one. The first one I built about 6 months and then flipped it on the second test drive because I'm stupid.
A little customization.
This one, it's a full frame cage and all that stuff.
It's called full tube chassis.
Yeah, whatever.
Nice.
Mustang 2 front end, 8.8 rear end, and then a 2.3 turbo motor out of like a Mercur, like an 89. Big cam, big turbo, big injectors.
Yeah.
P5s, trans. Hopefully we get to fire it off. Maybe next week.
Yeah. Like our power to weight ratio goal was a C7 Z06. So it probably weighs 1,800 pounds, 1,900 pounds, and it'll make,
and on 13-inch tires.
yeah, and it'll make like 350 wheel.
Oh,
Nice.
Do what I want it to. I'm gonna spray it with a 50 shot.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
But yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy build. I've only got like 2 videos of it. I wish he would just put the time lapse up when he works on it at his shop. Just put the time lapse on the camera. I may just give him this camera and be like, turn it on when you're working on it, because it's really neat. I mean, it really is like
It's a full like this car is a full blown build because like the one I wrecked the first time, it was good. Like there was no rust, nothing in it, you know. Well, this one, the floor was rusted out, firewall was rusted out, so all that stuff's been cut out and replaced. And
So it's a race car.
Yeah. So, but hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. Like I said, I got to turn over, but not start the other day. So yeah, we're closer.
There you
Nice.
go. Take a
I'm
step
good.
at a time.
Like 3 times during building this car, so it's a
Jeez.
little hard. I built 2 other cars and built a trailer.
Yeah.
So,
his diesel truck. I wish it wasn't so dark outside here, but it's an 11 Ram with like, you know, a bigger turbo and bigger injectors and all that kind of stuff. Head studs, a 10-inch lift, 40-inch tires, and it was 14.7.
Goodness.
At last year's charity race.
it'll run for how big it is.
It surprised the hell out of this Challenger that he raced.
Yeah.
Nice.
About 2 cars, and then the Challenger finally by about
Yeah.
I don't know, 1,000 foot come around him, but
I was blowing enough coolant out because of the water pump.
Yeah.
The tires spun out 1,000 foot. So I thought
that truck probably makes 1,400 foot-pounds or something like that.
Jeez.
Goodness.
Pull a house down.
trying to get the tuner guy to let me put it on the dyno. He just won't let me do it.
You
You
don't
gonna
wanna
break it.
I know.
I do. I gotta plumb it all outside because I don't want the smoke in the building.
Yeah.
Because it'll pull it for sure.
Yeah. And he's done all the work on that truck. Turbo and injector install and lift kit install, and he had somebody build the transmission because, like I said, that's magic inside there.
It is magic. That was a great. If nobody's seen that, everybody go to Anchor and check out, or his YouTube channel. Check out Narxoleptic Customs. He just did an amazing interview. What was the guy's name?
With Kevin Hensley.
Yeah, Kinsley.
Dude, hey, that guy builds. So he, like, for our part of the country here in like Northwest Arkansas is where we're at. Like, he is the premier transmission builder here. He has transmissions in cars that are in the mid 4s, in the 8th, that are street.
Wow.
And he does a ton of like regular, like he built the shift kit, his own setup for the old truck. It's got an 80 in it. And so he put his own shift kit in it and front pump and gear or clutches and stuff like that. So he's kind of a badass is what I'm saying.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So,
oh yeah. So my other question now here to jump on that is, what's your favorite build that you've done?
The MG is pretty high up there. It's just because it's going to be so wild. Like, I mean, it's got a hood stack, that comes out like 2 inches out of the hood, and it's probably the most.
Kept the rat rod.
The rat rod
y'all would
was
really
pretty
like
fun.
the rat rod.
Yeah, it was a 421. No,
390, 392.
Yeah, small block Chevrolet tunnel ram. It was on a. Let's tell that story because that's a good one. Here's what happened, right? So Stephen didn't live here.
Yeah.
He lived in Northeast Arkansas, and was like at the time, I guess, just we were 5 weeks from the charity race.
That was 30 days.
And he said, "I'm gonna build something."
Oh, I didn't have nothing.
No parts, no anything.
Yeah, no truck, no motor, no nothing.
Yeah, so he drives up here. We literally used the big truck to drag this S10 with no back tires out of the woods. Like, literally, no front tires.
It had rear tires. No front tires.
Okay. And like 100 feet into the woods.
Easy.
Yeah. So we drag it out, get it on the trailer. He takes it home, and in 30 days, builds something. And it first, right out of the gate, goes like 12.4, 12.8.
And then, like, we loaded it. We put the motor in with the winch on the trailer and the tree limb. I hauled 6 hours back home. I gut it, wash it, and like I'm talking about gut, like everything's empty. Like there's no inside of the doors. There's no dash. There's no floor pan in the bed. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
did you put a cage in it? Didn't you?
Yeah, I put a cage in it. Put rear bars in it. Welded the rear end. Cut the front half off, like the front frame horns off. Tubed all that mess. And this is all while working like 60-hour weeks.
Yeah.
72 hours.
Jeez.
So I didn't have no family then. I was just me.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that makes a whole big difference.
Do that for 8 hours and then sleep for 2 and go to work.
Yeah.
So he does all that. He gets up here, and you raced that 2 years, right?
No, I didn't have 2 years. I only had it for that race.
Well, but
and then
yeah, you brought it 2 races, I thought.
It was a different truck.
No, not the same. Well, I mean, like, anyways, he had the first engine ended up like with a bad ring or something on it, and it was smoking, a bent valve. So he took it to a guy over there, had that motor rebuilt. That's when it became that's when you went 383.
Yeah.
Yep. So he went 350 to 383, and then the pistons on that or something
was wrong.
Something was wrong with it then. I think it was heads again. Like the heads you had were bad or something.
Maybe.
And it ended up smoking a ringland. So then it scratched a cylinder. So then he went in. That's the 390.
Yeah, that's when I sent it to Mike Lau.
Yep. So that's when it was a 390-inch small block. And during that time, he sold the truck, traded the truck for a late the roller truck for a late model dirt track car, and used the suspension off the dirt track car to build a rat rod out of like a 46 International or Jeep truck.
Yeah. It was wild, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So it was. I should have kept it. And it looks badass the way the guy has it now.
Yeah. But, the guy in Des Moines. What's the name of that shop?
I don't know if he's still.
I'll comment it in the comments down there. It's bad.
Yeah. But dude, it had a quick change rear end. Front end was like all the late model stuff, cool suspension. So there ain't no telling. Mike said the motor should have made 550 to 600. There ain't no like I ran the dirt track tires on it. I mean, like they were huge.
Awesome.
Oh, I bet that stance had to have been sweet.
So like the test drive was like retarded. So it was just like no, and just like light them up anytime I needed to.
Yeah, it was crazy. So that
I did one test drive.
Yeah, and then sold it. Yeah, traded it for a 78 Triumph Spitfire.
75.
Oh, nice.
Dude, and then sold it, and then got it back. So like
That's crazy.
dude,
So when you sell something and you expect never to see it, it's always like, you fall back in love with that old girlfriend again.
back, it's even better. So
Oh, yeah.
he just gave it back. I was like, what?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll take that deal. That's a great.
Oh, yeah.
I've had a bunch though, man. I've had a bunch of S10s.
Yeah.
I ran through my fair share of them for a long time. So
Yeah. So that's our stuff.
we got,
There you go.
I'm all over the place on building stuff.
Yeah, he has car project ADD real bad.
I like
I'm
the
like
build
I'm
process.
herding squirrels with him. I'm like, no. Just do this.
I enjoy the build process 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, the satisfaction you get out of making something, and then the first time it starts up, you just, you glow. You're like, yes, it's alive.
Once or twice, and then it's on down the road.
So, I doubt the MG. The MG is probably going to be
It's going to be.
I've already told the wife it's going to be my trouble car because it's got a big drift handle in it. And it's no slack.
It's going to be a cool car.
So I got an idea for another MG. So working on that.
Yep. Hey, also real quick, we should be picking up Narxcart 2.0. I don't know. Another week.
I just sold the trailer.
Yeah, he sold the big trailer, but another week we'll pick up the basis for Narxcart 2.0. So excited about that. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be way different than this car. So
is that going to be your race week car?
No, I don't want to take that. I won't take it on race
trailer both of them.
No, I'm gonna put a turbo on the cart. This is the first time. First place I've sold.
There's
a
$200 supercharger on Facebook. I'm like, just buy it and put it on. He's like, no, I'll do turbo. I'm like, it's $200. Everything.
Yeah, no, I'm doing a turbo, Ruby style.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with that too, but
yeah,
$200
supercharger won't have as much, look as
factor.
that big old turbo stuck out front, up top.
Hey, it's all about promotion, man. You got to get your name out there. People are going to be like, what the hell is that?
Well, like with the MG, I didn't want that. I want to be able to hide everything. So, like, you got this stack out of the hood about this tall, and so it shoot a flame about this tall at nighttime.
Yeah,
that's all.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason the exhaust is out of the hood is because there's literally nowhere to run it. There's nowhere.
Have you ever seen an MG midget?
Oh yeah. Lots. MGs, Triumphs, all those. And I actually, my favorite was the Sunbeam Tiger.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've always wanted, for some reason, I've always wanted one. I'm like, V8, little bitty car. Oh, we could do damage with that.
Yeah. I want to do a boosted motor in one.
Oh yeah.
See,
dude, they only make like 180 horsepower. Like,
no, you could swap that. You could LS swap that thing for nothing.
Oh, but like, dude, the late model 2.3s make 300 or 2.4s, whatever.
They're a lot bigger.
EcoBoost is.
They're a lot bigger.
I get it.
Yeah, have you seen how much room we got in the car?
I know. Fender exit. All right. I think we're going to jump off. We got to get back to work.
Awesome. I appreciate you guys joining, man. It was a heck of a lot of fun. We honestly could sit here for an hour and a half and just talk cars, man.
Hey, real quick. I want you to know I did look up to see how far it was from here to Chandler, Arizona today. Like today I did that because I was like, man.
Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, sometime in January, I'm going to be real tired of this weather. And I was like, man, that'd be a fun trip to just roll up and come out there and hang out with you guys for some race or something like that.
Dude, look it up. Let me know. I got room, free place to stay. Whatever you need, I will hook you up.
Hey, that's what
Both of you.
Hey, we'll do that for sure. And same for you here. Obviously you come to Bentonville and have some fun. And also,
I'll tell you, this heat, man.
Our turn to go that.
I'll definitely head out there. The heat here, I mean, we're just now getting underneath 100. It's ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm mad because it's 85 today. I'm like, what the hell happened? Yeah. It's supposed to be like wintertime. It's like, what? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow next Thursday. So
What?
Jeez.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I don't get it.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Everyone, make sure you check out Narxoleptic Customs. There's YouTube. He's got Anchor. You got Instagram, Facebook. It's all Narxoleptic Customs.
Yep.
Check them out. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
Don't work too hard. Hey, guys. Sorry, I wanted to pull you off there real quick just because if anybody made a noise, it cut their audio.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. All right. I had his banner up. Let me change. Oh, brand. Let's go to here. Bang. Sorry. Still learning this program. Do you have the YouTube up, Dan? I wanted to see how many people we got watching or if anybody's watched at all or what we got going on here.
Says for watching right now.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not on, so. I like Papa just staring at his phone. He looks all serious. See, you need to have. I need to put you live and have you go live from your phone while you're out there fishing for catfish.
There you go.
Yeah, we can do that. That wouldn't be hard to do.
But you have to promise to catch Carl because that would be awesome. People would love it.
Yeah, drag that back up on the shore. That'd be fun.
Scavenger 1320 is here. He's cooking mac and cheese for his daughter. Hey, buddy, if you want to join the stream, I'll go ahead and drop the link right now. If you're up for it, you could jump on and we can talk about your 2020 1320 and the fun. He just went to a race and he was actually putting it on some Hellcats with that thing. It was crazy. I don't know if anybody has seen his channel or not, but Scavenger 1320 is a great dude. Rolling that same path I'm doing. He's doing a whole lot of different stuff to his 1320 than I did. He put the TA air intake on there, which I thought was cool to see. And he went as far as to take the thermometer gun and pointed at everything to see if it really made the temperature difference in intake temperature. So
Nice.
Very educational video for those of you who have Challenger stuff that are joining us. I know we have every type of car guy for these live videos. And for my channel, pretty much moving forward until I get back to, well, telling you something else about a 1320. I had, I think, 90 videos on it, so I kind of didn't want to beat that horse anymore. It's kind of hurting. But we got a couple of events coming here. I got, providing they don't get punted like the last one did, but the 23rd is supposed to be another one. I think it's Drift and Drag, though, so I don't know if I'm going to that. And then we got November 6th and November 14th. If those get booted, I'm going to have to look around in Tucson or look other places for races. Otherwise, I'm going to finish up the Hammerhead, finish up the videos on that, and I'm going to start doing some more cooking videos. Maybe get another project. I don't know. Maybe I have a project sitting next to there I haven't shown anyone. But I'm going to figure something out to keep this thing rolling. But let me ask you guys, since I have you on. Let's start with Pawpaw. What is your favorite build? Not that you've done, but your favorite build of anybody's car anywhere that has built their car.
I'd have to think about that one a little bit. I really like Jarhead's car.
Yeah,
I
Brian.
think that thing is bad.
Brian has done.
And it ain't even tapped its potential yet. It's going to be nasty once it gets get the cage certified and that. He'll be ready to go.
Oh yeah, he's done years of work on that.
Then he's got Jordan coming up behind him. So, holy moly!
Oh yeah, that girl can weld already. She's deadly on the tree. He's bringing her along.
That girl can race.
Oh, dude. She treed that guy. I was like, what? This is the second time you ever been on a track. I feel stupid.
Yep. Yeah, we didn't exactly have anybody to take us under their wing either.
No, we had to run our heads into the wall to figure it out.
Yep.
Right. Most of the cars that I seen built were back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. They had some bad machines back in the day, but
What was your favorite car you built?
you know, one of the ones that really impressed me was Arnie the Farmer Beswick.
Oh,
Beswick was nasty. I seen him take a brand new Pontiac off a trailer to race a Hawaiian, and holy crap, he beat the Hawaiian, but he busted a car doing it. But he was a Pontiac guy all the time that he was there, and man, he made him run. Of course, he had that explosion on nitrous explosion on his car, and it burned him, and that kind of took him out of racing. But he was one heck of a. He was another Don Garlitz, for where we grew up.
Yeah, Don Garlitz is still
the
top dog in my book.
Yep. Well, I got Steve Torrance was driving a car like, I don't know if it was his car or they took the car and repainted it in his colors and stuff, but it was cool. Of course, they won that weekend too.
Hey, that's all Garlitz did is win.
That made Garlitz smile, that's for sure.
What about you, brother? What about you, Dan? What's your favorite built car that you've seen in the past 5 years? And then once you're done with that, you can parlay into the favorite thing you've built. I'm going to step back for 1 second here. I have audio on and everything, but I'm going to pull myself off the video so you guys can be the center stage here for a minute.
Well, I'd have to think about that for a minute. I definitely like the little Dakota that the guys over at Crazy Horse Performance built. That thing's pretty damn cool. That one's it's a twin turbo Hemi. It's fast. They already blew it up. They already blew it up, but that's part of it. That's when you're building it yourself. Like I said, you blow it up so you can go and build it again and build it stronger the next time. It's just cool to see people out there building stuff and continuing to try to up the ante a little bit. For sure, I'd have to say Cooper Bugatti from who used to be with Cletus McFarland. He actually built a Camaro with a 2JZ in it. That's just insane. The first run down the track, he ran an 840 with it.
Wow.
That's off the trailer. First time the car's ever been down a track. Insanity.
Yeah. Well, and then you can notice when you're watching his channel, check his channel out if you have not seen that. But you can tell he was he walked around and didn't do a whole lot when he was with old Cleater there. But man, when he's on his channel, you can see the level of detail. And I think part of the reason he didn't get more involved is because he is the anal guy that it has to be right or he's not letting him do it. And you've seen some of the builds that old Cleater's done, and there's some lines that might be crossed there, but you can tell he was prepared. The people that helped him build that car, that supplied the parts and everything, gave him support. And that thing, man, he had it dialed. That first run blew my mind.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And even the backup runs, he knew right what was going on. I was actually surprised with his driving when that thing jumped sideways and almost went into the other lane. Yeah, the dude can drive. I mean, I know he's raced quite a bit. He had that Cadillac, that supercharged Cadillac he was running for a while that he kept blowing up. But yeah, he's got skill. I'm looking forward to that guy growing to be as big, if not bigger.
And he's just he just seems like a really cool guy. He's kind of soft spoken and reminds you of like our brother John.
Exactly. Oh, wow.
Shout out to John.
Hey there,
just one of my favorite YouTubers for sure. And to see him running that 8 literally brought tears to my eyes. It was really cool.
Hey, we got Scavenger 1320 is joining us here. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull you up, bud. Hey, how you doing tonight, man?
Good. How you all doing?
Doing good. Love
doing
that.
Good, man.
You got me in a rare situation here because if you see my videos, you never get to see my face. So
I was wondering about that. I gotta say though, the vantage point that you give in your videos is awesome. I mean, it's so cool. You probably look weird with the little camera hanging off your head, but who gives a crap, man? You're making great content.
yeah. It's actually when I did my Texas Motor Speedway video where I did laps for charity. I put on my head, and my wife had never seen me in it before, and she looked over. I didn't even say anything, and she just started laughing. I'm like, "What? How do you think I get the video?"
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that first person is so cool. What type of camera do you use? Because I've been using just my phone my whole time on YouTube, so I'm trying to step it up and actually get in the game here.
yeah, that's actually just a regular GoPro. It's not even one of the good ones. It's just the 2018. It was the cheapo one back then. Well, cheap, $200. Not really cheap, but
Yeah.
that's it. And then I just got one of those like GoPro accessory kits, and it comes with a head strap. You just attach it on, and it works perfect for everything. And like I said, I don't like showing my face on stuff. So for me, that's my thing.
No, I hear you, man. No, I appreciate you joining. No, if you don't want your face ever and you want to join a stream like this, you can just click your cam off and you're good to go.
Oh no, I'm good. So if someone sees me here, then this will be a thing. Like if you want to see what I look like, they're just gonna have to jump on other chats or wherever I end up, or who knows.
That's cool.
I was thinking about one day doing a giveaway. Like once in a while, I'll show a picture in a video, and I'll just be like, "All right, if you can find a picture of me in one of my videos, that's how you enter my giveaway." Or something.
Yeah, there you go.
With the Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah, you guys need to go and check him out. It's Scavenger 1320. I'll go ahead and type him on the bottom here. Give me 1 second. I'm new with this program. But I'll put his name on the bottom here. Look him up on YouTube and click that subscribe button. Help him out. He's got great content, and it's really cool for me having the same car just a year older and seeing the stuff that you're doing with yours. That is things that it's like you took the pages out of my brain that I didn't get to go do, and you're going to do. It's totally cool, man. I'm enjoying the heck out of it.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm trying. I was actually thinking about your whole bought versus built theme you got going on here, and I was joking around like, how about unbuilt bought? Because that's kind of where I'm going. Like, I got some weight reduction plans. I'm going to be tearing stuff out, so I'm like unbuilding my car.
There you go.
That's a whole nother thing too.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to it than people look at.
Yep. Oh, by the way, I was going to say I had this. I actually been to your part of the country, and I have this in my bookcase. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, nice.
That is from
Yes,
1999. That was back when I was in the Air Force. I was in New Mexico, and I drove out there for a truck. I used to race Rams all the time, so I was always hitting up tracks and stuff like that. So I was like, and this just happened to be in my bookcase. And I'm like, man, I was up in your area, but that was the last time 21 years ago.
That's awesome, man.
That's cool.
So cool. Little history there. What's your plan? Not that you want to give anything away, but what do you got planned for the old Scavenger 1320?
Well, a lot of weight reduction because that's kind of been always my thing, especially since I race trucks all the time. It's
that's
old 318, 360 naturally aspirated trucks. They were boats, so true boats. So that's kind of my thing is going crazy because I don't plan on. I'm not going to go into the internals. I'm not going to go cam. I'll go everything up to that point. I'll probably eventually get a ported intake manifold, ported throttle body. One day I want to get long tube headers on there. We'll see once I'm comfortable with just giving up the whole warranty thing. But now
that's my thing.
I do have some skinny front wheels in my garage I haven't even unboxed them yet. So
where'd you pick those up?
Actually like a month ago. I wanted to have them on for Lone Star Mopar Fest, which would have helped me be a little more competitive in the class I was in. But I just didn't have enough time to get them on. Plus, I'm stubborn. So I didn't get the wheels that were made for the car. I want the smaller ones. So I'll tell you right now, it's the Billet Specialties wind lights. And they make the drag pack wheel, which is an 18x5. Well, I wanted smaller, so I want 17x4.5. But the 18x5 is like a direct fit. Use your conical lugs, everything. 17x4.5, you got to use shank lugs. And I think I might need a hub-centric ring, so I got to figure all that stuff out. I just make it harder for myself, I guess. So,
hey, I'll tell you though, it makes for great content because you're not alone in your thought process and weight reduction and that type of stuff, and it helps everybody who either has a 1320 or is looking at getting one to see what you can do with the cars. I mean, for me, I don't know how you feel about your car so far. I literally am in love with that car.
Oh yeah, me too. I mean, I check on it like daily, multiple times. I work from home, so I don't get a chance to drive. I barely have over 1,000 miles, and I've had it since June. Just because I don't get a chance to drive it very much. But before I go to sleep at night, I walk in the garage, take a look. She's nicknamed the Mistress, and the wife was like, "You got a girlfriend?" I was like, "Yeah, she's in a garage."
Oh yeah, so, she does whatever I want.
Yep. And she'll be. I'm actually going to. We have a race this Friday, Hood to Hood picnic. They're doing a race at the track, so I'll be hitting that up Friday.
Very cool.
Just to get some runs in, not doing anything special or fancy. In fact, I'm actually going to be heavier than I was in my last race because I have all my seats and all that. But it's that car. I'd tell you what, it's been a dream come true. I've been wanting to challenge it forever. Now, I will say this: I'm a straight up Mopar guy. I'm a huge Mopar loyalist, so I'm kind of against your crowd of I respect other cars. I'll say that, although I hate Mustangs. But anyway, sorry if I know you hate Mustangs all the time.
Speak your mind, man.
But,
it's all good.
No, I am a true Mopar or no car person. And when I say that, I mean, a long time ago, my truck got in an accident. I had to get a rental. And the only Chrysler vehicle they had was a Dodge Caravan. Guess what I drove for 3 weeks? Because it's the only Chrysler they had. And I was like 23 years old, single guy. So.
Yeah, that's especially when I'm out traveling. I used to travel a lot for work, and I was the same way. I'd pay extra. They had especially recently, they had the Challengers, and I was like, how much more for that? They're like, oh, it's $10 a day. I'm like, give it. I want that.
Yep.
I can't drive around in a Prius. It ain't me. Can't do it.
Oh, nope. Yeah, I can't even figure out how to. I first time I got a Prius, it took me about 20 minutes just to figure out how to park the dang thing. It's like you got to hit a P button. Like what is this stuff?
Oh yeah, it's all. I don't know. I don't like the way some of that stuff's turning, but I don't see it going as far as everybody else does, because all those people are trying to get into electric and all that. It's more on the environment than what we're already doing with burning dinosaurs.
Yeah, I see. I mean, I'm from Detroit, made in Detroit, so that's where I'm actually originally from. My dad, he retired from Chrysler, worked there, so I know tons of people in the industry. But I also know that things are going to change, and the change right now isn't that great, but it's still progress. You're not going to get somewhere without doing some things first. So yeah, you're right. This stuff of making these lithium batteries, which who knows how long they're going to last, and you got to buy a whole new car when your battery dies. I guess I don't even know how that works.
Yeah, that'll cost of the car.
But eventually it'll work out, and I don't know how I feel about that because I'm like what you said in your previous chat. There's nothing that compares to the feel in your chest of a V8 and just
yes.
And people well, just throw a speaker on. I'm like, no, you don't. That's not even close to the same. I don't care if you have 15, 20-inch kickers, whatever. It's like
doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just can't beat that feeling. I don't know what's going to happen. I always joked around, if Chrysler went out of business, I'll just never buy a new car, and I will be the built guy just rebuilding old Chryslers. But now it's going to be like, well, now electric's replacing it, so what's going to happen? I'm just going to have to keep driving what I got for now or whatever. Who knows? So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm with you. And there was a lot of talk about that and talk about Chrysler going down. And I'm like, what do we do? And then Solaris? That there was another name. Our corporate office for Chrysler changed names.
Stellantis.
Yeah. Thank you for the correction. And I was like, oh, please. There's no way they would do that. No way. If they did, it's suicide. The brand's dead.
Yeah.
Mopar
will never die. but the brand new versions would. Because I tell you,
Yeah, that
we know a
one's-
lot more people like you than we do any other walk of life, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be another topic for you one week. The whole where they're going with it. 'Cause I'll be honest, that scares me. I think it might be worse than the whole Daimler merger. Like I like the Daimler thing. I was like, that's not a merger. We know what's going on, and that's what they were in for. That fell apart. But this one is looking worse. The French government owns part of Peugeot, and they actually have the majority stake. They have more board members, so it's like, and I think Mopar Insiders or somebody put out an article yesterday or the day before talking about how, hey, it's not looking good for Chrysler with all this. And they even brought up like this is going to be like the Daimler days. It's not going to be a straight up equal merger of equals like they're touting it. So yeah,
no, and that's Mopar Insiders, man. That's a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah,
people who are real Mopar, that dude
Know exactly what it is.
Yeah, he speaks to you, and you're like, thank you. And he has, speaking insider, man, that dude has lots of information.
Yes.
Yeah, that what was it? The Turbo 6 that they're supposed to come out with, 500 and something horse. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
Turbo Straight 6.
stop. Now it is getting old. I love the fact they're putting Hellcat motors and everything, but it's kind of getting old. Like, can we get something different?
yeah.
Forge bottom end in our 392s and let's go rip them.
Yeah, exactly.
There's actually a guy on, I don't know if you see him on YouTube, that he's a Chrysler tech, and he came across a Hellcat engine, but he's got a 350 Nissan in his driveway, and he's putting a Hellcat motor in his Nissan. So, and he actually, last video, he got it fit in there. It's in there. He started it up, but he started up with no exhaust manifolds at all. Nothing, just complete open exhaust ports, open heads. Like, oh my gosh. And he was talking about his neighbors being mad. I'm like, hell yeah.
Gee.
But yeah, everybody's putting that Hellcat in everything. That's for sure.
Well, which is great. Part of the reason I wanted to get the 1320, first of all, price point. Second of all, was the people I've talked to with Hellcats, they hate the suspension on them because they don't go anywhere. You're spending 90% of the time. And honestly, watching your video when you were racing a lot of them, dude, you were gone. They had to catch you at half track. You just destroyed them off the line.
Yeah, I did pretty good except for that one wide body red eye. He had a few things on his. So
oh yeah.
But
your reaction times though, I mean, how many times have you raced? That was awesome.
Well, that was my second track night. First one was in August. I used to race all the time. Right. I mean, I used to race in the late 90s, 2000s. Up in last time I raced was actually 2012, and that was on just a test and tune. But I've always been pretty good on my reaction times. But I've always done sportsman tree too. So this year's the first 2 times I've done pro tree, and it's not the same as my truck. So I'm still trying to get it a little better. They're good, but they're not great. They're not like I used to get it, leaving on that third amber. This car, I feel I may need to inch a little closer to deep to tighten up the times. But so far, I'm happy with it for not having, being out of it for so dang long, So
it's real hard. I got to say, it took me probably even now. I can't say I'm 100% comfortable with it. I've raced it probably 12, 13 times.
Yeah, and
my thing was, first of all, I had this same experience multiple occasions with the stupid line lock. And I talked to a guy.
Yeah.
I talked to a guy on race week. I went to a Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0, and I talked to a guy. He has a Hellcat. Same thing. He goes, "Do you have a problem?" I'm like, "Dude, on the road, I can get it to work every single time because I practiced and practiced and practiced.
Right.
And practiced. I get to the track. I don't know if it pushes the front tires or what it is, but it immediately it disengages. So I end up having to do a brake burnout. So I'm like, that's it. I'm not putting that extra stress on me and whether it's going to work or not. I'm done with it. And like I had mentioned in my text to you, my comments on your channel. By the way, see the little scroller down there. Everybody check him out.
Yeah.
Scavenger 1320. Check him out on YouTube. But if you put it in manual mode, you're already in drag mode, and you pull up to the box and you're ready to do your burnout, pop it in first, get him spinning, pop it in second, once they're let out, it'll roll out, and it's almost the perfect burnout for the Nexans that I found myself. I mean, obviously you're going to play with different ways on how it works, but it worked dead on every time. I started getting consistent with my hook and launch until I figured out how to use the trans brake, went a little too high on the RPMs, because that thing will, if it hooked, man, I've seen guys that pull the front tires off with the stock vehicle.
Yeah.
Full weight front, everything. But that thing will,
I haven't tried the shifting during the burnout part. I need to try that, but I've been lucky. The last 2 times I've been to the track, the prep has been amazing. I mean, I don't think I needed to spin them even a little bit. I mean, some of my burnouts were just a quick clean off spin, but I had no trouble sticking at all. So I've been lucky with that. We'll see what happens when I go this Friday. You know, maybe think they do the no prep comes out here too once in a while. See about trying something like that, but to see what it's like, because I've been spoiled with the track prep last 2 times I've been out.
Yeah, and then I hear that a lot, and I saw that when I was driving around the country. I didn't have any slicks with me, and I wasn't going to put the stock Nexans. I actually ended up selling them, but there's no way I was going to put that amount of miles on the stock Nexans.
Yeah.
But every track I was at, through Tulsa to Kansas to all over the place, the track prep was awesome. Out here, it's butter. And people were saying, if you can run fast out here, you can run fast anywhere. I mean, whether it's Tucson or whether it's Wild Horse Pass over here in Chandler, the track prep's not the same. I see it with NHRA. I mean, they have a hard time getting down that track.
Yep.
So you're definitely spoiled with your track stuff over there.
Yeah, so far it's been nice. I won't lie.
Well, hey everybody, I'm getting ready to wrap it up here. I appreciate you jumping on, man. Everyone, go check out Scavenger 1320 on YouTube. Anytime you want to join the chat, man, please just drop me a little thing there. Say, hey, I feel like hop on. If you have any events you're going to, charity events, something you want to help promote, let me know. We'll be glad to have you on and throw my audience on there. Michael Narx is always nice to help everybody out. So, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, awesome.
Can't wait for your next video, brother.
And then who knows, maybe next year, Rocky Mountain, I'll meet you up in Tulsa if that's where they end up again, since that's not far from me. So,
hey, I'm telling you, I'm going to do quite a few more events next year. But I appreciate your time, man. Thank you. Have a great
thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it. So,
no problem. We'll see you, buddy.
See you.
Bye. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining Destroyer 1320 live chat. Next week, we're going Wednesday at 5 once again. I'll have to come up with another topic. Wait for that. It pops out on Mondays. Mondays? Can't redo this one. It's live. But I'm going to put up the next topic coming out on Monday. We'll see who's going to join us. Maybe we'll find somebody else. Who knows? Stay tuned. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thank you.